All right. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where in this one we're starting to use dual blades, my original main, back in World, and I guess also I think it's the 4U demo. I forget what I played on the 3DS a bunch, but yeah, this is the look I want. I think it looks pretty neat. Nice layered set in my opinion. But I went ahead, obviously doing elemental dual blades. But I figured let's just start looking. Let's see, wanna hunt some stuff. Um, hmm. Let's start with the Jarikon, I guess. Why not? Why not start with that? Yeah, this should be interesting. I have not used dual blades since the beta, just like the rest of the weapons. So I am 90 hours into Monster Hunter Wilds, and I have not used my original main weapon. So I'd like to pretty much say that, yeah, I'm not really a dual blades main anymore. I'm an everything main. That's really what it is. Alright, Ajarikon. What are you weak to?
Supply shipments come in. Hope you find something useful.
Water or ice? Which one's more? Looking like water? Why does it say ice specifically? It looks like it's weak to everything. But fire. That's kind of weird. Don't know why it... I don't know, but we'll go with water. I do have, some loadouts. If you don't know, you have 14 pages of builds you can have. The exact amount of pages there are weapons, coincidentally. But all right, let's see how this goes. My first hunt with dual blades is gonna be in Ajarikon. Once we find it, anyway. This should be good. I hate navigating this place so much. Okay. So does the Sacred, by the way? Okay, let's just... We're going this way. I'm gonna force it to go one way. I'm not gonna pull a GPS on me, recalculating every 5 seconds. I'm not about that. Alright, here we go.
I'll just hop off.
Okay, you do have the roar. Weird being able to move during that.
Terrain there. I think we can use it in combat.
Nice. Oh, I thought I was still hitting him somehow. Yep. Oh, okay. I don't really have anything, so I'm just gonna go full Demon Dance. Or Blade Dance. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, here we go. Alright. That's, like, I'm not used to being able to move whenever I do that. Yeah, there we go.
Power up activated.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of overcommitted there. I just kind of went in for no reason. Yeah. Oh, come on. Give it to me. There we go. Okay, so I still got hit by... I guess it is multiple hits, so... I shouldn't be really surprised. Really? Nothing? Alright, and boom. Alright.
Moving to a new area.
Nope, not yet.
Look.
Alright. That's pretty good. It took me a second to actually see the tail. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'd say that went pretty well. I mean, I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's not even a tempered Jarikon anyway. Alright, let's do this so I can have full health and stamina. So used to other weapons just being able to right trigger off of a thing and just boom, there's a good mounting option. Yeah. Okay. Onto the head. Thought I'd be able to get out of the way with that. Alright, but there it goes.
That one.
Not bad. And I believe dual blades is probably one of the, at least seemingly, from what I've kind of gathered, is dual blades is probably one of the weapons that benefits the most from Ardean weapons. Just because you can have, you know, a full elemental one and then go crit for your, like, bonuses or whatever.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
Because I believe that starts at 30%. Which is insane, by the way. But yeah, just, I don't know. Alright. Got a Blagonga? I don't even remember. I think this is just all the armor still. I'm pretty sure. Go for a Tempered Guardian Doshiguma. Why not? Well, yeah, no, there's nothing here that I want to hunt. Yeah, we'll go here. But yeah, we're just gonna, be going through this for a good while. Should be fun. It's fun so far. Oh, interesting. Game crashed. Okay then. Okay. You gonna let it like crash all the way? There we go. Interesting. Well, that's like the fourth crash I've had. Is what it is. Oh well. It'd be nice if I knew what caused it, so I could not do that. Don't think I'll ever figure that out though. Nor is that really my thing to like. Should that be me having to figure that out anyway? But I don't know. That goes into the like one thing I can really say is not great with this game is the like performance and like the game like crashing sometimes too. Although I seemingly have gotten, I don't know if it's lucky or if they have their machine set up wrong or what, but like some people just cannot play the game. So, I don't know. Although, now that I think about it, I think like all of my crashes have been from loading. So, I think I'm gonna make a new rule. We're gonna hunt anything that has a gem. First and foremost. Just cause. Why not, I guess. Although, I need my dragon weapon for that. I'm gonna hunt Rathian. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's go. I don't know if I've ever went up that. So that's neat. Oh. This is a neat little thing. Considering that I always hate, like, navigating the Suja. No, not Suja, that's the village. Fuck, whatever that place is called. I'm already forgetting. I hate navigating the Everforge town. It sucks. Nice. Okay. Alright. It's another Rathian, oh boy. How's this work? Do they hate each other or no? I want to say they do, but I have no clue at this point. Alright, which one's which? Okay, that one's the tempered one. I was focusing on the tempered one. Okay. Okay, it seems like they are friendly. That's unfortunate for me.
Got it on the ground.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna dung pod that one. I'm kind of tired of doing two. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. That's a nice easy down.
Time to go on the offensive.
Alright. Missed that one. I don't have any evade win. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I have one or two. I'm not sure. I don't have a whole lot if I do. Alright. And a boom.
Looking weak. Almost there. Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright. That's good. Dual blades feel good. I like the new, you know, actually wanting to do blade dance. Because you never did before, because it was just bad. Like, well, it was like your best like DPS option, but you were stuck. That's gonna hurt. That's fine though. We're fine.
So fresh and you
Alright, there it goes. I'm pretty sure Rathian was weakest to Dragon, right? It's Dragon or Thunder? I know Rathalos is weakest to Dragon. Oh wow. Nice.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to
I'll take it.
waste.
I'll take that. I probably need bones. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Not bad.
So, where's next?
Well done, Hunter.
A lot of decorations. Nothing here. Still tempered Lullabarina. You know what? I'm gonna say screw it. Let's hunt everything that shows up here. Why not? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hunt everything that shows up there. Just cuz. So, Lullabarina. I'm gonna guess fire. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but... Oh, okay, that is my secondary one. Do want to do this, though. Alright. I will say, this is one nice thing about, you know, having the two weapons, is you don't always have to, you know, go back. The issue is, like, it's a 1 in, like, 5. Yeah, Marathon Runner's putting in work right now. Wow. That really slows it down. Alright.
Flying feline incoming.
I still don't know how I feel about the buff. Like, it's weird. Like, it's nice and everything, but the dash is weird. Maybe it's just a learning curve for it. Alright. Ooh, that's a knockdown. Alright, and a boom. Man, Dual Blade just goes. I love it. I do definitely like the new idea of, like, actually spending your gauge on stuff. Yeah, that felt nice. That was a good one. I definitely am realizing, though, Dual Blades really need sharpness. I think Dual Blades is by far the most it needs the sharpness. Which is, I guess it's kind of usually been the case, but not this much more than every other weapon, I feel like. Now, granted, you know, getting like, I don't know, like Master's Touch or, I don't know, what else? Master's Touch. I don't think. I mean, Protective Polish would be nice, but eh. Prefer to not have to sharpen right before every hunt. See, I'm not even interested in doing this. The only reason I would even take this is for the damn Hunter Mark 3s. Or whatever the. Because I don't. If anyone has farmed in the end game for like a weapon or armor, you know that the like Hunter Marks or whatever, the like 3s, suck to get. Like, it is basically the only thing that keeps you from making things in the end game. And it's a generic material. It's just any tempered Apex and Arkveld and Gore. And it's like, I don't want to hunt those only for that.
Commencing quest by order of the guild.
Because what, I needed, I think it was 15
Supply shipments come in.
for the 5 weapons that I made. Thankfully, 2 of them didn't need them, because usually it's 5 for rarity 8 weapons. I thought about just making damn Ardian weapons just to avoid having to farm those. Oh, I should probably check what you're weak to. Ice. I don't have either of those right now. Closest camp. That'd be here. Yeah, I need ice. But see, this is like where it's just like I don't really get the point of the multiple weapons. Like here is like the best option for it, and I'm just kind of using it to have two elements that I might be able to switch between. Yeah, these are the Jin Dahad ones.
The terrain here looks like a natural trap. There, that's our target.
Alright. Yep, and oh boom. That's fine. Nope. I always I'm always like, oh, that's not gonna reach. Then it does. Every time. Alright. Alright. Nice. I wasn't sure if I got it or not. Alright, another one. Nice. Boom. Nice.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah, this dual blade just keeps going, man. Yeah. Alright. I know there's some... Yep, there's one. Yep. That. That's a dead monster, right? Yeah. That's, yeah. I was like, that's not a, no. That's not a tentacle. But yeah, I gotta say, you know, Dual Blades is kind of seemingly, it's staying up there in my favorites. Granted, I haven't tried, you know, Gunlance in the end game. But right now, I think this might be... Is it my favorite? It's close if it's not. Just the aggression is so nice. I spent more time getting here than I took to kill him once I got here. But yeah, just... It feels good.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
I mean, like I've said, every weapon feels good, but... I really like the, like, you know, actually spending your demon gauge. Because you really didn't before. And the fact that it's like, you can, you know, keep doing your combo, you can kind of do like, you know, you can skip certain parts of it. You can skip every other part, like, really, is what it is. And there's also, like, the strategy to it, too. Of, like, oh, well, I want to end this, like, I want to stop doing this combo, like, when I'm in demon mode, for example. It's looking like ice. Like, I wish we had the numbers back from Rise. I think that's the better way to do it. But what, head and torso? That's it? That's better for fire? But ice is strong against everything else, plus I already have my ice weapon out? Yeah. That works for me. Alright.
Milk seems to be hanging out in irregular locations.
Alright. But yeah, I'm having a great time. I can't wait for the title update. What? Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. We actually get to, well, what, tomorrow when I'm recording this, to kind of date when this is, for when we find out what's in it, or at least they're doing like the little event thing to show off some of the stuff in it. I'm just glad my second favorite monster, Mizutsune, is showing up. I hope Nargacuga shows up at some point. That'd be amazing. Will it happen? Probably not. But, you know, I'll take one of my top 3.
I'm sure it has quite the storied history.
Although, I'll be honest, I'm really not sure what the third is.
No permission received. Begin the hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, but I gotta break those when I can. Yeah. Yes, it does. Man, this timed that pretty bad, and I just didn't do anything there. Come on, there we go. Ah. Nice. Okay. I think that's a really nice thing is doing this. Because I guess your Demon Dance started, or Demon Blade Dance, whatever you want to call it, Demon Flurry. That's gonna be another knockdown. Yep. Yep. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I love the aggression of dual blades in this game.
A tempered monster. Look at this.
Another monster's horning in.
Alright. Why am I going in like that, though? I mean, it seems to be working. So... No, thank you.
It's looking weak. Almost there.
Nah.
Sort of put a dent in it.
It's gonna be another knockdown. You didn't even do anything, dude. And then down again. Tempered wounds are broken. Like, tempered wounds specifically are insanely broken. Because every time you break tempered wounds, it's a guaranteed knockdown. Like, I definitely don't think that should be the case. It's way too strong.
Make sure to grab anything a monster
Don't
leaves
get me wrong, it's fun. But damn is it strong. Like, I mean, you saw that Doshiguma couldn't move.
So,
Like,
what's
oh,
next?
oh, it's getting up and it's back down. Oh, it's getting and it's back down. So, yeah. Granted, I haven't really been able to do it that bad until I started playing Dual Blades, so... Ooh, Halfton Fulgurant anyway, so let's see how that goes. You know what, this is gonna be fitting.
Mind if I
Hopefully
hop
he's weak to ice. He probably isn't. I've got ice or water. I don't think he's weak to either of those. I can't remember. Elemental weaknesses are not my strong suit in remembering. I remember very specific ones. It's usually because I farm them a lot. That's really it. Yeah. Oh, that was dumb. Nice, we still got the quest. Yeah. Oh, you come back, okay.
Hey, get out of there!
I forgot I'm fighting a Guardian, and I need to pop the wounds ASAP. Kind of forgot about that fact. Well, it's weak enough to water, I guess. Alright. Alright.
Moving to a new area.
Good stuff. Alright, I'm actually gonna check now. Now that I'm not, like, on a time constraint for getting to him. What is he actually weak to? Oh! He's actually weak to ice? That's weird. He's actually the most weak to ice. That's even more weird. He lives in a zone, well, at least in Iceborne, like, primarily, that is literally the snow biome. Like, I guess he was an invader. At least I'm pretty sure he was. But still. Like, I mean, maybe I just shouldn't treat him as the same monster, I guess, maybe.
Here we go!
But, like, maybe that's it. I just don't treat him as the same monster. Like, maybe that's the key. There. Nope. Alright. You're not done yet. Yeah, you're a little late on that one, buddy. Alright. Yeah, I love the
Like
aggression.
this trap.
Like, it feels so good.
What do you think we'll find?
I really hope that this is not a one game thing of like spending your meter for, you know, Blade Dance. Because, you know, before it was like you really didn't do that move much.
Another monster's horning in.
Nice. Oh, wow. Billblades must be very good for getting mounts. Damn.
You did it!
I dodged the one.
Get a load of these claws.
Yeah. Yeah.
The monsters are fighting each other.
Okay. I couldn't do much about that one, honestly. Have I seen this? Ooh, damn. Alright. Okay, yeah, he wins. Goddamn. Wow. Okay. Damn, Volgrangenath wins that one. It ain't even close. Wow. Alright, alright. Cool. Wait, why does it say switch X?
Well done, Hunter.
Hold
Now
on.
let's continue our investigation.
This is dual blades, this is dual. Why is Stream Elements dumb and said switch X? I don't know. Doesn't matter that much. Alright. That was fun. I don't know what that was. Guardian Rathalos? Just hunting all the Guardians. Like, all we need is Ebony Dogron to show up. Because what? I have ice and water.
I'll go on ahead then.
I don't even know which one it's gonna be. that you're weak to. It looks like both basically even. But Thunder Dragon would be recommended. Yeah, whatever. Oh, ooh, login bonus, yay.
Always happy to take requests.
Right. I'll take the Thunder Angel Dragon. Although I feel like I'm noticing that not a whole lot is actually weak to Thunder compared to like World where like everything was weak to Thunder. Although I guess it's probably a good thing considering that at least for dual blades, there is one Thunder dual blade. Like there's literally one.
On my way there.
And it is just the Guardian Fulgur Anjanath. That is the only Thunder dual blade in the game. Other than Ardian, obviously, but I feel like you shouldn't have to rely on Ardian weapons to get an element in general.
Target sighted. Engage at your discretion.
Yep. Can't beat that one. Nice. Yeah, you're low enough, I can just do that. Nice. Yeah, I want to pop that to do... Hopefully pop the rest on him. Yeah. There we go.
Moving to a new area.
Don't forget to use the parts materials from severed parts.
Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I did cut the tail off, huh? But yeah, I am loving... Oh, nice. Love to see that. But I am loving this so much. Like, I kind of knew from the beta that I would enjoy it, but man. I think I'm starting to like the dodge a bit more. I still not entirely sure how to feel about it yet still, but... But it is still, you know, a damage buff in the end. There we go. Knockdown. How about no? There we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you can, like, come down here, though.
Another monster's horning in.
Like, I'm not going up there. Oh, that works.
Well, take that one.
Nice. So, unless bow feels like crap, which I doubt, every single weapon in Wilds feels great to me, which is pretty good. And they all feel like an improvement, except one exception that I can think of, and it is spread bowgun ammo. That is the, like, biggest exception. Oh, wow. Man. That's a lot of material. I ain't letting that go. Forget. Is he weak to ice? Or is he weak to everything, basically? I can't remember. Ice. Dragon, also. Fire.
I'll ride with you.
Alright, I'll stick with dragon. Oh, if I'm gonna have to go all this way around anyway,
Don't mind if I
I'm
do.
just gonna fast travel to something here. Yeah. Get the ice, get the Jindahad dual blades.
Always happy to take requests.
Alright, let's go.
Oh,
I made eye contact with it.
Yep, mistimed it. Feels bad. Did I really already get a wound? Damn.
engage at your discretion.
Oh. Alright, and a boom. I don't know about that. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah. I keep mistiming that. Alright. Alright. Okay. And there we go.
Over here, bub. I'm your target.
Alright, nice little wound there. Oh. Alright. Yeah, a little angry. Yeah, makes sense. Well, you're dead, so it doesn't really matter. I went that far? Goddamn. I didn't think I went that far after doing that. But yeah, I love the aggression so much. It feels so good. Oh, man.
It's
Got
only
2
the
beast
truth
gems,
Lord
nice.
Hunter.
Alright. Go for another Guardian Vulgar. I feel like if it wasn't for the fact that Anjanath was my first wall, I would not be doing this probably. He's apparently weak to ice. For some reason. Oh, you have a lot of wounds. Not sure why, not gonna complain about it. Yeah, I ain't gonna complain. Okay, I get it. You are angry. Okay, calm down. Alright, down you go. There, alright, there goes the tail, nice. Camera, please. Nice. Around the tree I go. Nope. No, not yet. One more. Alright, cool. Now you can go. There is a tail to carve. Good stuff. Yeah. Yep, that's where I wanted to go. Yep. Okay. You seem to be having some issues. Sometimes it is better to control manually. I mean, I guess if you know where you're going, it is always going to be better to go manually, but... Okay, I didn't think that would hit me. Right, that does go back. Alright. How long does that buff last? It's a good amount of time. Considering you can theoretically get it every attack if you know, dodge. Nice. Nope. But I will do this. Alright. That's fair. All right. No. Stop it.
We're getting paid well for that one.
He tried to yell at me, I just smacked him in the face with my sword. No. Stop. I think I just saw a meal. Go ahead and take that. Hell yeah. Although it's not,
Nicely done, Hunter. Glad you're in one piece.
not, what is it? Azu's. But close enough. Oh, it's literally where I am too. Oh, you can fast travel to them? You can do that? Hold up. Okay, well, it didn't really fast travel to him. It fast traveled where he was. Not to where he is. Because I know he usually sits right there. Well, that's one of a few places, but... Okay. I got Moxie too, nice. Like always, I let these ride.
Help yourselves.
No, I will say I'm not gonna eat a whole ass thing of garlic though. Apparently that's real, by the way. Apparently it's like a type of tomato or something.
Come by anytime.
I don't know, I just saw that the other day. That apparently those are like a real thing. Not with like the white leaves, but otherwise they are literally like a thing. Ooh, damn, that's a lot of Nursilla stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'll go do that. Yeah, okay. Nursilla with 3, like, you know, monster part rewards. Rare ones at that. Ooh, support ships back too. Oh, hold on. What's Nursilla not like?
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Fire. So I will be killing it with fire. Got it. This is actually, I think, yeah, this is the first monster I've actually used fire on. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. I did use it on, I used it on, Malabarina. I guess that makes sense. Kill with fire is actually solid advice. Nice. That's fair, yeah. I'll take that. Alright. Alright. Nope. Nothing. Ow. Come on. There we go. I do need sharpen, but I'd rather wait until green, probably.
Tuesday, plundering.
Nice.
Time to go on the offensive.
Oh, I am. I never left the offensive. Damn, you're accurate. I'll give you that. I don't like to use Sacred Sharpening. I find it cheap. Can I do that like right before I walk on it? Okay. That's a choice. Okay, you cannot refresh the buff. Got it. That's interesting. You have to let it run out first. Oh, it goes away when that happens, huh? Probably goes away when your weapon gets put away, I'd imagine. Oh wow. So it lasts about 20 seconds. That's pretty good. One well-timed dodge for 20-second, buff. I don't know how much it is. 'Cause I know it just is a straight-up damage buff, but I don't know how much. But that's not bad. Well, I believe dual blades and bow have it. I don't know if anything else does.
Glad you're in one piece.
Although I will say it'd be a little interesting if they made it so, like, for sword and shield, if you got the buff, if you back hopped, like, damage. Kind of like incentivize learning to do that. Because that's kind of a big thing for sword and shield, you know? Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's go for Arkveld. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be a good, a good test. See how well I'm actually doing with dual blades. You know? If I can hunt Arkveld, I'm doing okay enough. If I can hunt him and, just have a good time doing it.
Now commencing quest.
Alright, what's he not like? You would think I'd know this by this point. Okay, so everything is the same. Okay. I believe yep. Dragon is the next one I have, so we're good. That's kind of surprising. Right, that was regular and not Guardian, right? Yeah, that's regular. Huh. It even recommends Dragon? I don't know. I guess probably the actual values are higher, I would imagine. That's probably what it is. It'd be nice to know that. Like, I wish we could turn on, like, value, like, actual number values. Although it's nice that they at least added a 4th star for weakness. Like, this shit is very weak to this stuff, you know? Oh. This is a run back from the beta, actually, now that I think about it. I never successfully hunted him during the beta. Although that's, because you had garbage, armor. I really shouldn't have done that, but... yeah. Yeah, fair. Nice. I tried to interrupt that, damn. Too early. It's more the hitbox, like, stop it just like isn't a thing as soon as you'd think it is really what happened there.
Do your thing, plunderer. Leave this
Yeah.
to me. Heels inbound.
I think a issue that I'm gonna have is the fact that he's not really weak to an element. I didn't even think about that, but like he's not weak to an element. So like I'm kind of limited on the elemental damage, you know, whenever I have it anyway, because you know if I have Dragon Blade the whole time, it's not gonna matter.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Alright. Good stuff. I'm glad he left the area because I need to sharpen. But yeah. I want to say this is the first time that I've really been like, ooh, I need to sharpen. Like, please leave the area. Because every other weapon's kind of just been fine. Like, yeah, dual blades always kind of wanted sharpness management, but I don't think it's ever really been like this much higher of a degree compared to other weapons. But it's whatever, you know. I mean, you can get full marathon runner for one piece of like from one piece of armor, so like mistimed that. Ow.
Be careful.
Yep, mistimed that just barely. Really? Come on, give it to me.
Do your thing, plunderer.
There we go.
All right. Perfectly placed.
Alright. Alright. Nice. Oh, come on.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I keep getting like dragged So then I just don't, I can't time things properly because it moves my character. Nope, too early. Damn. Like, that's actually a tough roar to time. Like, to dodge.
Hey, get out of there!
Okay. I couldn't tell which direction you were going for because, like, you were literally on top of me. So... Granted, that's, like, kind of my fault, but... Okay. Alright. Alright. That's fair. Yeah.
Hey, ugly, over here.
Alright. I thought it was gonna go far enough to the side that it wouldn't hit me. Feels bad.
We should give it more supplies. Check the sacred pouch.
Sure. Yeah, I need sharpen. Like, bad. Jeez. I'm still not a fool. I mean, I did go from white to yellow, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised.
Looking weak. Almost there.
Okay.
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well.
You know, I'm kind of realizing I think Arkfeld might actually kind of be a bad matchup for Dual Blades because of the fact that, like, a lot of, you know, granted, they can be solved with Null Berries, but a lot of his moves give you Dragon Blight, which just gets rid of your elemental damage. The Dual Blades very much, like, wants its elemental damage. I don't do this very often. Okay, I probably should have started further away. Alright, here we go.
Bigger wasp for you.
And your roars kind of suck to try to, I'm realizing none of his roars kind of happen when you would generally expect them to. Compared to, like, seeing, like, now I have Dragon Blight, which very much cuts down on my damage. that would have also given me Dragon Blight. Oh, I thought I knocked him down for some reason. I don't know why I thought I did, but I thought I did. There we go. Like, why was that not hitting me at the start, you know? Ow.
Hey, get out of there!
Alright. There we go. I guess to be fair, I could probably just go for Dragon Resistance, which would go on the armor. I kind of didn't even think about that. Also, I realized Blight Resistance doesn't exist.
Flying feline incoming!
Like, that's kind of interesting to realize, though, that Blight Resistance just doesn't exist. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's not the tail. This is.
Materials from other parts.
I guess it makes sense that Blight Resistance wouldn't exist in this game because, like, a big thing, it seems, in this game specifically is, like, you know, you have the Apexes, right? And that all do one of the elements. So, like, it makes sense. Like, it really seems like this game really wants to focus on blights, so it makes sense that blight resistance just by itself doesn't exist. See, I want more of these. Although I think that one doesn't have critical element by default. Because there are, well, I think 2 of the 5 dual blades I have, like, in my loadouts come with critical element 3 just on it. And this is basically, like, the perfect thing I want for them. Because it gives you full element attack and then razor sharp. So, now focus is one thing I've been kind of curious about, but I haven't really tested much. Is that? I mean, obviously I haven't tested much. You have literally seen all of the dual blades I have played since the game came out. But it's like, is focus worth it? You know, because you do spend your meter now. Before it was literally useless for dual blades, but Also, am I the only one that buys literally everything from this dude?
Anything you like. How about ya?
Like, I don't really care what it is. Like, this is all super cheap. I kind of wish there was more,
Yeah. It's all you.
like, more stuff.
Hope it serves you well.
Oh. What is that? Is that the Nursilla? Yeah, I think that's Nursilla gun lance. Yeah. Okay, not Gypsaros? Yeah, I think that's Gypsaros. Charge Blade.
Hope it serves you well.
Those are nice.
You take care of yourself.
Alright. Yeah, like, what was the progress on the wish list? Like, you know, I got a bunch of Arkveld stuff. Yeah, see, these things suck to get. Please, Capcom, make it so we can use, like, 2s and make them into 3s. Like, because, like, right now I need one for each of these armor pieces, but for weapons, you usually need 5. Oh, let us trade in the certificates, like for the individual monsters. I think that'd be a fine thing too. No, I have no clue what happened to him. How you been, man? It's been what, like 3 years, something like that. Hope you've been doing well. Actually, do I not need any 2s right now? Yeah, literally years. Give me a second, though. Alright, YouTube, that's gonna do it for this one. If you watched this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. See ya.